you come up against something, for me specifically, that was French. I don't hear very well, and I didn't, my education was a little squirrely growing up, and so I didn't end up having to take language in school, and so I'd never had to learn a language before. I didn't know a lot of the grammatical terms. It was just this flood of information that I couldn't hear well, and it's a requirement for getting my degree, and I just didn't have the option not to do it. And, instead of, there wasn't a way for me to choose to take something easier or whatever, try though I may have, just had to grind it out. And so the way that you approach that with this sort of, if you have this fixed mindset of, this is what my natural abilities are and my capacities are, and I can't do French, or I'm not a math person, or whatever it is, versus coming into something understanding that, okay, you didn't know anything about blowing up tanks either before they started teaching you about it in the military, and so that's okay, and kind of checking the ego, leaving it aside, understanding, being willing to, have more of a growth mindset where you're saying, okay, this is what my natural capacities are currently, but this is something I can train. This is something I can improve. And, by really putting in the time and understanding how other people approach this when they have difficulties, asking other, students at school, asking your academic advisors, saying, where can I get tutoring? How do I do this better? Realizing that that's something that you're going to have to do. And you don't improve if you don't put in the work.